I met this bitch, she said my friend, she wanna. I like your friend, but really, yo, I wanna. And if I hit my roadie, though, he gotta fuck too. Now put your middle fingers up and scream. Ho, ho. Heights. Nigga mad at the paper. Tell my hater I said.
Well, I guess we'll get these requirements a little more quicker than I thought, because this will be 2 lives. So that means I only have 1 more. So honestly, Spread Love, you helped me out. And the restrictions were for talking about rugs, which I know I don't censor myself. I still got to work on that. And bullying and harassment. You run with that. But you know what? I did see somebody mention me in something. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was somebody sending me something. I'd have to go back to... Okay. That's loud.
Alright.
Oops. No, don't do that. There we go. Let's see what it is. I want to see. All right, where did it go? Not that. Okay, nope, that's not it. This is it. So, I probably should have thought this out a little. Oh, Random Panda.
If you hear me good, let me try to, okay.
Thank you for this.
For this,
I'm not sure what it is yet. I just clicked it just to see.
A lot of people blocked, so we weren't constantly getting flags, right?
Oh, it says part 1. Oh, somebody recorded this? Thank you.
I'm sure some of them are.
I appreciate that, because I'm not sure how to get it off my TikTok yet, and because I wanted to post it over to YouTube, because I told them that I would, and I know that you can, right? You can like download your lives. I'm not sure how. I don't even know where to look. I just heard that you could do it, but I'm not sure how. I mean, I could probably figure it out when I like get into it and look into it. But other than that, I'm not. Yeah, I don't. It might be because I have is it because I have a restriction, or is that done with? It might be because I have a restriction why you didn't get a notification. But if I can, like, I'll download these and put them on my YouTube page just so that way they're up there. It's not that? Okay. Well, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna download them, put them on my YouTube, because I have like been slacking on making videos over there because I've been so busy since summer started. So I have been slacking over there, and I want to give them something, because it's so easy to make a video over here and hurry up and post it than it is to record the video, edit it, do all the things. So, hola. So I have just been doing it. So I took all of my shorts that I made over here recently and put them over there, so that way I was putting out something, because I love the people on YouTube. I really do. Like, they're amazing. And that's like where I started. So I don't want them to feel like I'm like leaving them behind, because I'm not. I appreciate them so much over there. And so I wanted to make sure I was kept posting over there. So, but I'm working on something right now, slowly, very slowly, because I've been so busy. It's all the smoke. It's the same thing as it is over here. Like, the @ is still Saucy Chicken, and it's all the smoke. So, I can show you what it looks like real quick. I can try to show you. All right. This is it right here. Ooh. So yeah, it's still the same. But a lot of the stuff that's over here, all of my shorts that I have here are over there, but I have full videos, long videos over there. Yeah, no, I won't. I won't do that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I do. So I'm working on something. I don't know. I've mentioned it before. There's a new person that I'm going to be bringing to the channel. She's actually the first Lowe's cows, because we call them Lowe's cows over there on YouTube, and they're like beggars and scammers over here, but we call them Lowe's cows over there. And she was my first Lowe's cow ever that I've ever like fell into all of the scammers and everything. And over there on YouTube, we don't do awareness channel. I never even heard of like awareness until I got over here. We're like call out channels, you know, accountability channels, like that type of thing on YouTube. So when I came over here, I wanted to like make it clear I'm not an awareness channel, because there's a lot of things that good awareness channels do that I don't. And although I may help bring awareness to them, I'm not an awareness channel. Cause I'm not going out there and getting like the tea. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going looking for this. I am just calling out behaviors that I see and hoping that if somebody comes across my video of somebody, Lori, Lisa, Gabby, they'll see it and kind of see the same things that we're seeing. I'm not trying to like change anybody's mind if you support any of them. I'm just saying what I see. And so, you know, I don't want to take away from like what the awareness accounts actually do, because there are really good ones that do a really good work and have been along been on here way longer than I have. So you can do so much more on YouTube, so much more. You can freely talk way more. It is way harder to get taken down over there. You don't get like the strikes and stuff. I prefer it over there. However, it's so much easier to post content over here. I mean, it is so easy. And over there, I gotta go through a lot of steps. I gotta set things up. You gotta use a StreamYard. You gotta just do so much more things. So love how I threw those names out there. Oh, I wanted to mention something. I know that a lot of people, I actually made a video. I didn't post it. I really no reason why. But I knew I was going to go live. I think that's the reason why. But I know. Lord, well, I'm just, because those are the people you know. See, I'm getting off track. The person that I'm going to be bringing to the channel is Shanny for Christ. She's been on YouTube for over a decade. There is so much lore. Her lore is so long that I didn't want to bring her to the channel, and for the people that didn't know her, be confused. So what I want to do is make like a small like docu-series of her life to catch everybody up, and then put out the videos. You know what I'm saying? Because oh, well, have fun cleaning your house. And I wanted to make sure that I did a lore first and then bring her, because there's a lot there. My husband's gonna walk in. Hold on. I don't know how to take it off of how they can't see me. Do you have any more?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of them see me, I'll probably fall in love.
Stop. No, somebody is already saying that they're my sister and I'm going to rehab for the 5th time, so. Yeah.
Probably interesting.
Okay. Pause it. I don't even know how to do that. Let me like look around for a second. But anyway, I'm going to be bringing her to the channel. I wanted to make this small series. Oh, I see. Pause live. Okay, I'll do that. I was going to try to just like put the picture up like everybody does. That's a thing, right? Or is it just the pause? Might be just the pause. camera flip. I guess I could flip it. You can stare at one of my cars. No, wait. No, I don't think you can see the license plate. Oh, but there is a work van that has like a name on it, so I don't know if I should do that. Okay, I'm being careful. I'm gonna pause it right now. I'll be back in a sec. Can I do that? Can I put like you know how like when you have the boxes up and they just show their pictures? Can I do that? Unable, what'd that say? Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Am I here? Hello? Ooh, look at this hair.
What are you waiting for, Paul? That counts in that box.
Oh, she knows you got her something. Okay, I just want it said something about my connection, so I didn't know if it was like, hi, Miss K, welcome back. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, I'm gonna bring Shanny to the channel. There's just a lot there, and it's so much. If I had to compare Shanny, I'm not joking when I say this. She is literally like Gabby, Lori, Lisa, Victoria, Boss Lady, and like Nicole, all mixed into one. No joke. Oh, thank you. I don't know who did that. It said the name. I know. I'm sorry. Yes, that I'm that she wrote the book that they all use, all of it. Like it's anything that you said. Hi, Savannah. How are you? It's good to see you. I hope you're feeling okay. I hope everything's good with the family. Shanny for Christ. And she, are you making those tonight?
Maybe either tonight or tomorrow, but I bought that roast thing with Steve.
Okay.
So,
yes, it is crazy. She actually, she started YouTube like like she used to do like the Google Plus days. I don't know if anybody knows what that. Hi. I seen Savannah. I seen that you didn't see the live that we did last night. You didn't miss nothing. None of the Gabby supporters showed up. However, I can't have boxes on my main account, so I had to go over to my Fearless account, which I'm sure Gabby's going to be thrilled to know that I'm a Fearless account. And I had to go over there. Now, there are a lot of people blocked over there, so, but I did have 5 go and look and to see if she could like unblock somebody for the live. But and that's the thing, no, Spread Love is blocked. She's blocked over there, so there could have been people that wanted to come up and couldn't. But there is a lot of people on that list, and a lot of times we don't know. Like personally myself, I blocked people that I thought was Gabby's supporters, that like people that were saying stuff about the Fearless accounts in her chat or was gifting her like #1 gifters. But so what I'm gonna do is, that's why I'm live right now. I have requirements I have to do. I have to do 1 30-minute live. Then I have to do 2 or 3 extra lives after that. And then I can have boxes. So we're gonna do a redo. And yes, and you missed it, but everyone was telling me that Lori was live, so I just went in there real quick to see what she was talking about, because I wanted to see if she's trying to milk this naked butterfly situation. And I literally clicked in and I read, but I read Spread Love say how I was streaming her. I showed her for 2 seconds like this. I was like, how did she do that so fast? That's wild. Never seen some shit like that. Hi Tina, how are you? So a little crazy because I don't, like, this is only the second time I went live on this account. So for someone to be like right there when I've literally just gone live for the second time and I wasn't even on long, that's kind of shocking to me. But I guess it kind of shows how she's like lurking around, you know. And then it had to be her striking me, because as soon as she was brought up, I got hit twice. First bullying and talking regulated goods, talking about freaking addiction, which why wouldn't you be able to talk? Like, if I wanted to come on here and talk about addiction, to have like an addiction live for everybody to come up and share their stories or whatever, why would you even be hit for that? Like, why is that an option? That's crazy to me, especially when we have such a huge community of recovering addicts. Like, I might want to do that. I might want to hold a live where I hear your guys' story. I love to hear recovery stories. I love to hear it. And it's like, we have to censor everything. Thank you. Carla, is that you? So I would like have to go do it on my YouTube. But it is dumb. I don't understand it. Yes, and the AI, and I know when it's AI because I can't what's it called? I can't rebuttal it. What's the word? Yeah. Oh, we absolutely can. Wait, who said that? Hold on a second. Girl mom of two. You know what? She actually appeal. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know who said that. Suba, was that you? Am I saying your name right? Suba? Before we go any further, Mama 2, right? She said it. She asked if we can have a moment of silence. Okay, good. I hate saying name wrongs, and I'm really horrible at like life sometimes, like reading, and I see things and my brain reads it a certain way and then it clicks that I'm not reading it right. I don't know. Strange. But she was saying that we should have a moment of silence for the people in Texas, and I agree. So we should do that really quick. Kittens, no mouthing off. So just a moment of silence for everybody in Texas, because I've been seeing their videos and they're heartbreaking. I also want to have a moment of silence for Naked Butterfly. May she rest in peace. And please say a prayer for her family. If you are the praying type, I am. So I'm going to say a little prayer real quick for her. So starting now. Thank you, guys. Yes, prayers for everyone. Yeah, I seen a video of this lady, and her dad was in a hospital bed and he's on hospice, and she was just recording it, and the water was up to his bed, and she was just pleading, can everybody get this video out to because she needed help to get him out. And I was just like, what happened? It was the first video I seen, and I was like, what is going on? I could not imagine. I couldn't. Like, even seeing it is unbelievable. You did, Carla? Yeah, it was. I felt so. I feel so bad because I can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm so far from Texas. Like, I can't even go help if I wanted to. Like, all you could do is like donate. But what is that? They could get a hotel, but how are they gonna get out? You know, like, I just. The house was floating with the people inside. I know. Things are just so crazy. Really stay in your lane. All the children. They were rescued, the boys. That's what I heard. Because I honestly, I was watching it like, I think like a half hour before I got on, because like in the like my daily like routine is I get up and I just immediately start doing things around the house, and I work a lot outside, so I'm not on most of the day. I'll check my messages and post something, and then while I'm listening to like maybe catching up on Lori, Gabby, or whatever, I'll do like a quick video. But other than that, I miss a lot. I do miss a lot. And then when I try to play catch up, I'm behind. And then sometimes I don't even post videos because I feel like I'm too far behind and I don't want to look, I don't know. But I try to keep up. And then trying to keep up with everything that goes on with life, it's a lot. Oh, HEP and go to the donations to help. Really? I'm actually going to look that up. Yes, for the love of God, if you are going to, if you feel like you need to help somebody, you want to throw your money, send it to the people in Texas or local charities, animal shelters, like somewhere where it's going to be used correctly.
Water.
Oh, you do? What do you want, babe?
A water bottle that says always here. It's not.
Which one?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, the spray bottle? It's underneath the sink.
What?
19, that is so sad. That is so... Yes, not Lisa Richards, I agree. Yeah. I was going to, oh, here it is. I was going to say that, is this it right here? Is that it right there?
Get it.
Yes. Okay. Okay. You guys, this is the website that you can go donate. HEP. That's actually going to help people who really, really need it right now. And will need it for a while. I mean, these homes are completely gone. I mean, if you think about your home and everything in it, their animals, their clothes, pictures, food, everything just gone. That's where you need to go to donate. Stop sending your money to people like Lisa and Lori and whoever else. They are able-bodied. Nothing is going on. They don't have floods all the way up to their chest right now. And someone like Lori who uses resources to live, that's not what they're there for. Oh, no problem. Stay in your lane. Thank you for coming. I'll see you next time. We still got one more to do before we can open up boxes. So, hey, baby blue eyes, how are you? Really? Oh, you are. I don't want to. Never mind. I was gonna ask you if that's where you were, but you don't have to answer. Don't even answer. You never know who's lurking. Yeah, nobody's worried about spread love. I don't know why I would hit a nerve. Because I say my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's all I've done. I haven't put out no like receipts. I haven't talked to anybody like behind the scenes. I haven't done nothing. I okay, if you're that upset over that, I couldn't imagine how you live your life. you know, like, I don't know, it's strange. Yeah, we're literally just talking because I mentioned Lori Jones. Well, guess what? Lori Jones puts herself on the internet, just like Gabby. You do know, like, we don't force them to go live, right? We're not in their households. So, there's that. I know, it is sad. It is. And everyone, please, if you pray, if you have any type of higher power, pray every night for them. I know, it's... Hi, Cupcake. Yes. Lip smackers, you're absolutely right. And I was just saying before, like in the last live that I did before this, I would not put my face on the internet if I didn't know the consequences, right? If I was hiding some big secret or didn't handle my shit before I came on here. And I was saying before, the internet was around when I was in my addiction. I didn't come on it. I didn't come on here asking for money. I didn't come on here trying to pretend, because I would have been lying. I would have been lying to all of you. And there are some people in addiction that have a heart and feel bad about things like that. I didn't. I handled my own addiction. I struggled. And I know that there are going to be people like Spread Love who's going to try to do whatever, but it doesn't matter. Because like I said, I took accountability to the people that matter in my life. So, even if you tried to talk to somebody and found out whatever, I would tell you myself. I just would. Yes, rock your recovery. Like, I did it in my addiction. I'm not the same person as I was before, thank God, right? I'm not even the same person I was before I started my addiction. Like, it's you wouldn't have wanted to know that person, because I can promise you wouldn't be talking shit. Just saying. I'm not that person anymore, so. It is. And I hear that a lot. Like, a lot of people are like, I'm so happy that the internet wasn't around. And I totally understand that. I totally understand that. I'm happy it wasn't around when I was young. You know? Like, when I was like in my teenage 20s, I'm glad it wasn't around. Because I was a little crunk bitch. Like, just out here acting a fool. Yeah, I was walking around waiting for someone to talk shit. Like, it was a lot. I was like loud, obnoxious, and it was, I don't know, it was crazy. Yeah. Lip smackers, yeah. Right. Hey, Banks, how are you? Yes. I wish I can pin comments, right? Let me see. I don't know how, but I'm going to try. Oh, it's freaking locked. Hi, Rita. It's locked. This is why I'm doing this live right now, so I can unlock all of these things that I have or that I can't use. So I have to do a 30-minute live and then either 2 or 3 other lives after that. Congratulations to everybody in recovery. Seriously. Because you're just way stronger than you ever think you are or know you are. way more amazing than people can ever explain it. Yes. Thank you, not until. Yes, be so proud. Be so proud that we're all here together and able to have this conversation. You know, like, especially today with everything that is happening with the people who are in addiction, who put themselves online, people like Naked Butterfly, God rest her soul. Be happy and proud that you're here and that you have a whole community of people. If you ever feel like you're struggling, or I know it's a lot easier to talk to somebody who's like not in your life. Chicken agrees. And it's a lot easier to talk to somebody who's like outside of the box. And if you ever feel that you are struggling, can't talk to somebody in your life, or even a sponsor, or in meetings, all of these people, you can reach out anytime. No judgment whatsoever at all. Like, we just, there's so many of us that just get it. And that's what I love about most of you, because like, you understand, you know. And it's something you can't, when you're in sobriety or have been an addict, it's something you cannot, no matter how much education you have, it's something you cannot understand unless you've been through it. I can explain it every which way, and you just don't get it unless you're there. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to cover Lisa, because there was things people were saying that I wanted to try to explain. You know, like, you just hear people are like, oh, why doesn't she get sober? Why doesn't she get sober for her kids? Why doesn't she lost this? Why is she still using? And it's like, there's no good answer, because it just is. It's addiction's so much easier to give into than getting sober. You know, like, getting sober is the hard part. Everyone would do it if it was easy, but staying in your addiction is the easy part, because you can just let everything go. You don't have to worry about anything. You can just lock yourself in your little bubble, you know, and you can live in your rock bottom and be comfortable there for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, that's, especially when you've been in it for so long, you get addicted to not just the substance, but the lifestyle of it, the people around you. And even though it's horrible, you settle. And it's sad. Yes, it is the hard part, because not only do you have to get sober, but now you have to take accountability for things. Now you have to start being honest. Now you have to actually recognize all the things that you did, all the people you hurt. And you're already pushing down those feelings with your DOC. And now that DOC is gone, and you have to confront that. That's hard. That's a huge reason why people relapse, because they don't know how to handle their feelings. They don't know. You get stressed out and you just use, because, you know, addict's brain, that's the solution to everything. And it's really hard to break that. And, you know, and I know like a lot of you understand, but a lot of people don't. Like, it seems so like black and white to people, like, just get clean. But yes, it's a physical a lot of time, but it's also mental, super mental. So you're struggling with both of those things, and it's tough. Congratulations on 5 years. That's amazing. That is. I like love to hear that. That's huge. Like 5 years. That's why when I hear people say like 15 years, I'm like, that's a dream. A dream. I know. It's a tragedy. It's raining outside. You don't want to go out there in the rain. Is it proper? Congratulations. Oh, Chicken says congratulations too. Come here. Say congratulations. Oh, now you're not going to speak? All that mouth and now you're not going to speak? Yeah, see, Rita, that's why, like, people don't understand that when you go to get sober, that's not the end of it. Like, after detox, after rehab, that's not the end. That's just the beginning, right? That's just like the initial first step. Everything that comes afterwards is even more hard to, to do. And all you're doing in detox is getting all the toxins out. Now you have to deal with life and reality. And it's something that we have to struggle with every single day. It doesn't go away. And I think a lot of people don't realize, a lot of people who haven't been in addiction don't realize that it's something that, I don't know if people know that. I know you guys know this, but I don't know if some people know this. I could be sober for 10 years and be completely good. And then out of nowhere, I will have cravings, thoughts that I can't handle. They just come. That's scary. It's terrifying. That's why you have to be as stable as you can be in your sobriety and work and do everything you can to prevent that. That's why you have meetings and sponsors and a relationship with a higher power and, a good support system. Yes, do work. It is work. That's why people like Lori piss me off, because you're like basically shitting on people that have done the work. Lori Jones, you've done nothing. Right? Nothing. You can't even take accountability for your girls not being there. You can't even take accountability for how you have drugged those girls around your whole life in your addiction. Funny story. I seen a video of Lori. 2023 was it? Maybe 2023, where she was saying how she was on subs and she's only been on it for a year. Funny, right? That's funny. A year in 2023? 2022? Thank you, Erica. 2022. That's strange, right? I think that's strange. What are you messing with? But I think that's really weird that that's what you are saying, because now you're saying that you've been on subs for 9 years, or that's what I've been hearing. That makes no sense to me. How? Then you said that you like uppers, right? Why are you on subs for uppers? It's for O's, right? I can't even say it because I'll get flags if I say it. But those are for the little, pills or H, right? Yes, thank you. Lip smackers. I would freaking post it, but it's locked. So that's what we mean, Lori, when we say math doesn't math. You can't say you've been on subs for a year in 2022, but then today say you've been on subs for 9 years and you've been 9 years sober. It doesn't math. So either you were lying then or you're lying now. Either way, you're lying. What do I know, right? What's crazy to me is that she could see that video and she'll never address it. That's not sobriety. That's not sobriety. If somebody came to me and showed me a video right now and said, you said this in 2022, I would own it, because that's sobriety. Thank you. I don't know who did that. Yes. Yes. And that's the thing, is that I've said it. You guys have heard me say it. Sobriety is a lifestyle. It's not a word you get to say. You have to actually do the work. And when you try to sit here and say, we do recover, when you've done nothing, ma'am. The last video I posted of you, I've done more in a year than you supposedly had in 9. And you're older than I am. Like, this isn't being mean. This is just being honest. And just like Gabby, the truth hurts sometimes. But you're in sobriety. You should have already owned this. If you don't lie, we don't have nothing to call you out on. Right? Like, oh, and you know what? Who said that? All I seen was trailer park trash. That name is hilarious. I appreciate you for doing the Al-Anon meetings. I can't even put into words, because there are parents that won't. That won't. When I came home from rehab, my dad said, are you over that now? That's how much he don't get it. Bless his heart, because him and my family put their life on pause for me to go get sober. They stopped everything, full stopped, and helped me. My animals, my kids, everything. I'm so blessed that I had that. But when he said that to me, I really knew he didn't get it. And I have tried to explain it to him, tried to tell him about Al-Anon meetings, and he's just like, he doesn't, I don't know. It's something you can't explain. So I appreciate that you tried to go to an Al-Anon meeting and actually try to understand it. That's amazing to me. It's like, it shows how much love you have for that person that's in addiction. And anybody, if you don't understand it, you're trying, just an Al-Anon meeting is great. It really is, because you do learn a lot. And sometimes they will have people in addiction come and talk to you, and it's good. Yes. Proper misfit. Yes. Yeah. And I have an amazing family. I do. They're so supportive. I did some shitty things, right? And I blamed a lot of things that I actually did on my husband, and he took the fall for it, hands down. And when I got sober, I had to come out and tell them, and they were very disappointed, right? Like, super disappointed. But they're like, it's done. It's done. You admitted it. You're good now. All we need you to do is stay on your shit. I'm very blessed to have that, because now, I'm not saying everything is great and they trust me with everything now, because I have to build that back up. But a lot of people don't get that. And that breaks my heart. Even though my dad doesn't understand the addiction part, he knows that when I'm sober, he don't have to fucking worry about me, so. Does it? Proper? I would love to hear your guys' stories. Seriously. I love to hear the story, even in the addiction and how you got sober. I love to hear it because it's just so relatable, and it shows people that, you know, like some people, when I was in rehab, right? Congratulations on 8 years clean, Kim. But when I was in rehab, and this was the first time I went, so I was super new. I couldn't relate to a lot of stories then because I was functioning and I always had money. I was good. Like, I lived a normal life. So when I was hearing these stories, I didn't relate to a lot of them. I was just like, I understood, right? But I was like, I just didn't relate. And I felt like I didn't get a lot out of it then. And then once I started, you know, continuing in my addiction, I had a better understanding. Sadly, I had to go through it to really get it. So the next time I went in, it was, I feel like I got way more out of it than I did the first time. Lynn, who are you talking to? You know what? Sensory Mama, I will pray for him. Yes, they don't prepare you for those feelings. And you know what? I don't think they can. As much as you can, it's tough. No, nobody wants. See, I'm sorry. I wanted to go back and read some of these comments, so I apologize. Because I get to yapping, you know, and then oh, okay. I went a little bit up and now I missed. Hi, Bailey's mom. I was just wondering, Lynn, I was just wondering if you were like talking to somebody, like somebody had said something. That's why I asked. And in my opinion, Gabby is an active addiction. I used to be addicted to Adderall when I was in high school, way before I knew addiction was a thing, right? And it was an accident, kind of how it happened, because my best friend, she was ADD. I don't know if she was ADD or ADHD. She was one of those. And she hated how the pill made her feel. So she used to throw it, like, her bed was against the wall, and when her mom would give it to her, she'd just give it to her and walk out, and she would throw it. Well, one day I was cleaning her room because I had lived with her for a while. I was cleaning her room and I pulled her bed out, and there was just a ton of pills laying on the ground. And I'm like, what are these? And she's like, oh, just flush them down the toilet. She's explaining them to me, how they make her focus. And like, really, and I was like, well, I want to focus because I was horrible in school. So I don't know. I thought it would help. And first time I took them, I was like, nothing happened. This is crazy. And then like 45 minutes later, I was like, I feel great. Then it was like downhill from there. And she would just get them all the time. So I would just get them off of her. And I did a lot of cleaning, a lot of yapping, and I'm a talker anyway. I wasn't very focused. I guess kind of I was, but I was all over the place. I felt great. And I did random things. I did a lot of things that Gabby does. Her jaw thing drives me insane. Insane. Because Adderall makes you do that. I call them presents. The nose candy, I call them presents. So if I say presents, that's what I mean. The powder part. And then like what Lisa does, rack, we call that girl. So if I say those things, it's kind of just out of habit, so you know what I'm talking about. But all those things makes your jaw do that most of the time. I don't know about like can I say, I don't have a word for that one because I never did that one, but I got a flipping restriction. I'm not even saying anything. So I am going to appeal it. Let's see, what does it say? Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Get out of there. Oh, what's this? Okay. I'm stuck. No, I'm not. Come on. Okay. TikTok shop is great. I've heard about that. I've heard about people like that. Yeah, but her doing that, and like the one time when she was at the hotel and she was like, I'm eating M&Ms. That girl didn't have nothing in her mouth. Her tongue wasn't even discolored. And she was just like, it looked like she was chewing something. It was crazy. I'm holding that. How she has to know that she's doing that. And she has to know that we know. Right? She can't even admit that she has a problem because she thinks it's prescribed by a doctor, so she's good. So, of course, she thinks that we're all hating on her. Of course, she thinks we're all haters. But if she were to actually get clean and sober up and clear her head, maybe, I don't know, maybe she would think differently, or at least have a minute to think about her actions and what she's doing. That's what I like to think. Anyway. Exactly. No, you're right. Not until, because that's how I started with my H, right? I was prescribed OCs, if you know what that is. But 30 milligram OCs. I was prescribed those by a doctor with footballs, blue footballs. I was prescribed both those things by a doctor. You know, so it wasn't long until after I was doing harder stuff. So it doesn't matter if it's prescribed by a doctor. That's how most of us, exactly. That's how most of us started. Oh, see, exactly. And that's how, sadly, that's how most of us, it started. I didn't realize that I like had a problem most of my life because it was never like this, right? Like I like drank when I was like younger, or I think I have when I got a puzzle piece. I'm always scared I'm gonna mess these puzzle pieces up. But like, you know, of course you drink when you're young and you smoke. I was a huge smoker when I was younger, but I always was like into something. I like smoked. I did the Addies. Can I say this? I'll call it MDMA in pill form. I hope I'm saying that right. But I did that for a really long time. Daily. In high school. We just, you know, and I didn't realize it was like a problem until I got older, and I was like, actually, my addiction started a really long time ago and I didn't know. It just never was like as bad as it was when I got on like, you know, the OCs and then the H. So yeah. And that's, yeah, and that's the thing too, is like, even people who are like, a lot of people that I used to go to the methadone clinic with, they go to the clinic there are people there for pain management, and they got, I don't know why, but the one lady I was talking to, she got off of the OCs and went to the clinic. I think it was because, no, because that wouldn't make sense. I can't remember why. But instead of the OCs, she started going to the clinic and getting the, you know, the dome. Really? Yeah. And Kim, I kind of did like so when I first went in there, they prescribed me V's, right? And they were making me sick to my stomach. And I told my doctor, I was like, listen, they make me sick to my stomach. Like every time I take them. And he told me it was probably because of the Tylenol. And he was actually the one that recommended the OCs. I didn't even ask for them. He just filled it out, was like, here you go. And that's how that started. Really? Lip smackers. Oh, I've never had that. Hi, Psycho Bunny. How are you? Oh, Erica, I didn't even see you. I'm sorry. I'm so horrible at saying hi to people. I start rambling and then it's like, you know, like it's that squirrel thing we were talking about yesterday, you know? I'm good. How are you feeling? Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, I've never had that. Surprisingly. I feel like I've had everything. Sadly. That's sadly. You saw chicken flying by in the shed? Where'd you go? I wanted to say this. And I don't want to be rude about it, right? But I've been seeing a lot of creators talk about how people who give Lisa Richard money, and they say that, you know, they basically open communications with them. Like, if you have sent her money, we're not going to, you know, talk bad about you. You can contact me, so on and so forth, right? Which, respect. I don't have nothing bad to say about them. I'm not that person. Okay? I'm not that person. I don't want you in my DMs. I don't need no tea. I don't. I'm not going to give you a platform. So don't message me. Okay? And I'm not talking about the ones that have, you know, scrolled into Lisa's live and, you know, they genuinely thought she was starving, homeless, and they sent her $5. I feel bad for those people because now they're getting harassed by Lisa, right? I'm also not talking about like the people that might have gave in because they felt so bad, because I understand that people do that. I understand that people, she'll pull at some heartstrings, hi Lori, and people will, you know, send. I also understand people who think that they can help. Either they've been in addiction, had a family member in addiction. But once you find out who Lisa is or what she's using it for, that matters to me. If you fell in there and you were unsure, you might have thought, but you weren't sure, but then you find out, what you do after that matters to me. I will never attack you. I will never chase you down. I will talk shit, okay? I have a problem with that. I have a problem with the ones who know what she's doing, who she's verbally said it to you, and you continue and continue and continue. I'm sorry, I look at that and I think you're doing it for your own selfish reasons. And whether that's she doesn't say your name, or you're doing it because you had a sister who you couldn't save, I'm sorry, but Lisa's not it. What is that? Thank you. I don't even know who did that. How do I find out? Wait, Psycho Bunny? Thank you, Psycho Bunny. That was so nice. I really appreciate that. That's the first, like, thing I got. Thank you. That was so nice. But, I lost track. And that's the thing, Vicky. Like, I don't, like I said, I'm not gonna go seeking you out, but if you come out and you talk about it, I'm gonna have an opinion, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I'm just not. And I don't want to platform people like that. I'm here to have an opinion, to communicate with you guys. We can get together and say whatever. I don't need to have the tea, right? I don't need to. If people want to come to me and talk to me behind the scenes or whatever, I am open to that. But I'm not open to the people who are sending Lisa money every single day, knowing what she's doing and still doing it. I'm just not open to that. I'm sorry. She has kids. You are slowly helping her off herself. You are helping her put poison in her body. Like, I don't know if you needed to hear it that way, but Lisa is in my opinion, is no longer just doing girl. She's no longer doing rec. In my opinion, I don't think that's all she's doing. I think she has upgraded, and now it's more serious than it's ever been before. Ever. Because she's going to get more hostile. If she's doing H, if she's either not going to the methadone clinic or she's out of, like, doing both, she's going to get more hostile. She's going to get way worse. And we just lost somebody that we knew was struggling. It is, God forbid, one day we're going to open this app and she's not going to be there for you to just keep throwing money at her. So keep that same energy when her family needs help to bury her. Keep that same energy. I'm not going to come at you, but I will have an opinion. I'm not going to apologize for it. Bottom line. And I don't want to take away, you know, from the creators. Like, the creators that want to do that, I get it. I respect you either way. Doesn't matter to me. I'm just not the person, right? Like, I'm just not. And I understand the awareness pages. I understand that they need to be out, but there is enough receipts, enough of Lisa's lies. There's enough out there that everybody can see. And Psycho, thank you, Psycho Money. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that at all. Like, no more. Just thank you. I appreciate it. I don't want you to think I don't appreciate it, because I do. Thank you. I really do. Popo's kept calling her. And that's the thing, is, like, I understand the videos of Lisa, and I totally get that. Once in a while, I'll make something of Lisa, like something I see or something I feel like that is serious. I understand it. I guess what I'm trying to say is that for the people that end up stop giving her money and now they want to jump on here and put all her stuff out, we already know, right? You are now fed up. And now you want to play victim. I cannot stand that. I cannot stand it, because where were you, like, a while ago? Why now you want to come out here and cry and say all the things? We have heard how Lisa talks to people. Listen how she talks to Kim. Kim's no better, but listen how she talks to Kim. That alone, that's like the one person that we hear long conversations, who is supposed to be her best friend. Thank you, Kim Cherry. Thank you. I appreciate you. And how do you hear those messages from a woman who has supported her, been her friend for years now? How do you hear those messages and say, I'm still going to give her money? And let's say you run into her live, right? You give her $5. Well, now she's just going to harass you. But secondly, you cannot watch Gabby, Lisa, Lori, any of them without awareness pages following that. So I do not believe any one of you that say you don't know. It's impossible. If I watch Lisa live, which I don't give her that view. If I want to watch her, I go to a replay channel. If I did, a bunch of Lisa videos follow it. So I'm sorry. I don't believe these people that come on here and say, I didn't know. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You either in denial or you kept skipping those videos. And if you kept skipping them, that's on you. So don't cry when she's threatening you. Should she? I don't agree with it. She shouldn't be threatening you. Lisa's disgusting. She's disgusting for that. The things she says about people's children, but yet none of us are supposed to say anything, even ask how her kids is, which don't ask, she don't know. But the way you talk about children, that was like it for me. Like, I have a soft spot for addicts, but no, that's not addiction. Talking about kids like that, that's not addiction. That's you, Lisa. That is you. Wholeheartedly. So my sympathy has, do I wish she gets help? Yes, but that's far away. That's far away. Amy, yes. And that's what gets, this app is so, I get frustrated because people like Lisa, people like Gabby and Lori, but also the people that watch, the people that stick up for them, the people that send them money. It's like, what is going on? I don't associate myself with people like this, so I'm just like, what? Like, I thought Shanny for Christ, if you guys, I was talking about her earlier, I thought she was like the worst of the worst, but now there's like little baby hers on TikTok everywhere that I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's crazy to me. It's crazy. It is mind-blowing. You know, like, I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I don't, like, when I seen that Naked Butterfly passed away, like, that is like, even though I wasn't close to her by any means, but she was around us. I knew she was struggling. That's why I didn't speak on her like that. There was a lot of things I didn't agree that she did. I didn't like that she went live the way she did because it's triggering. But I would never attack her, and I didn't say anything bad about her because she was struggling. She wasn't on here like Lisa was, right? And she said some things, but it was her addiction. In my opinion, it was her addiction. And that's why I left it alone. You have to choose your battles. And someone in addiction, I just, you know, like I'll cover Lisa when something big happens, or maybe do an update, but I don't do like what Lori does and attack their addiction, like saying that she looked good in a trap house. Like, fucking Lori said that, really? Like, that's gross. People in sobriety don't say stuff like that. They just don't. It's crazy. And I really hope people can open their eyes, especially the people that send Lisa money, because we just lost somebody who wasn't begging on TikTok like Lisa does. Lisa only stays on here because she gets money. That's it. She don't give a shit about you. She don't. I said it earlier. She would walk over your dead body if you had a $20 bill in your hand and wouldn't think twice about it. That's the person you want to give money to? Well, then I don't want to hear you crying victim, handing out all the messages and stuff. It's the same messages we always read. Hi, Cheryl. So I wanted to say that because go to those people. Go to the ones that want that information. You know, not me. Yes, 100%. Steal your wallet and help you look for it. 100%. 100%. Like, and And I don't know about you guys, but they're not good at what they do. Is it just me? Hi, Baby J, how are you? Is it just me? Because, like, now I can understand why people could fall for it and be naive to it. But when people are like, they're good at manipulating, I'm like, no, they're not. They're actually really bad at it. But I guess I can understand why some people, especially people who don't know nothing about addiction, I completely understand that. But, like, they're not good at it. Just not. No, not at all. Yeah, and that's the thing is, I think that's the kind of people that they go towards, right? You see, Gabby has a type that she goes after. Lisa does. Lori does. They all do. So, a little sad, you know? But they're not very good at it. Bye, Psycho Bunny. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Seriously. You have a great day. I'm happy that you stopped in. And I am about to go. My phone is on 2%. I think I have one more live to do to unlock everything. So I'm gonna end right now, and I will try to jump back on tomorrow so that way we can unlock it. Hopefully tomorrow will be, because Spread Love did help. She helped. I had to restart. I was past 30 minutes. I was actually at 39 minutes. Thank you, Spread Love. Who says she doesn't help? So now we only have one more live, and then we can try again with the Gabby supporters, okay? And we can actually do it on my account. I have nobody blocked over here, not even you, Spread Love. And I'm gonna let you guys go before this completely dies on me. So thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for all these cute little hearts, and thank you, Psycho Bunny. You probably already left. Tell Chick here on YouTube tomorrow. I will. I'm gonna try to download these and put them over on YouTube. I appreciate you guys so much, seriously, just for sitting here bullshit and talking. Everybody have a great day, and please pray for everybody in Texas, and pray for Psycho Bunnies. Pray for Naked Butterfly's family and her kids. So thank you. Hi, Grumpy. Bye, Grumpy. All right, y'all, have a great night, and see you tomorrow.